Right.
Give me 1 second. I'll have the.
Yep. No, that's fine. I need to change the size of our window as well. So. Oh, I can't actually seem to get the right window. There we go. That's got it. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. Normally everything's fine. At the moment, it seems like things are lagging a little bit, though. So hopefully it should be fine now. What I'm actually going to do is we have some special presentations for you. We have some of the games, some of the other games that were played that we're not going to stream. So, and we've got some highlights of those. So let me see if I can get up the first highlights video. This is actually slightly harder than I had planned for it as well. So yeah, we just saw additional pylons versus Tychus, and I'm not sure if Doctor, if you've got the stream up.
Yeah, it's. Bye.
So yes, Tychus versus additional pylons was another game that was played earlier.
The stream should be going, but what game are we doing?
So basically, I've got a video that I'm playing on my stream now. I don't know if you don't have it, but if you'd like to just log on to the stream, you can watch it.
Yeah, I'll check it
out. So it's Tychus versus additional pylons. Basically, Tychus was doing his usual harassment of the everything before, of all the worker lines before additional pylons got out his stalker, and got out a few stalkers, but unfortunately Tychus was running across the map with all of his marines. So yeah.
That is a lot of marines.
Yeah.
If he only knew what to do with those other marines.
Yeah. Additional pylons had out Immortal, which went down rather quickly. But yeah, eventually there was just too many marines left, and I think we can see there that there should be sound on this. I'm not sure why I'm not getting sound on the videos here, but yeah. So let me know on the stream if you're seeing this. Are you getting sound on the stream, by the way? For the
me?
Yes.
We should be.
Okay.
I was earlier. I only checked at the very start of the stream.
No, this is fine. So yeah. Eventually Tychus did get cleaned up, but it wouldn't matter because he had a load more marines where that came from. So yeah, we don't have time to stream all of these games live, but I thought I'd show you some of the highlights videos of that. Additional pylons did run up the other side, try for an attack, but yeah, he got cleaned up on this one. Actually, he's got a lot of Colossi out. They're quite good against Marines, but not against that many Marines, unfortunately. Yeah. So then it was just up to Tychus to clean up. So.
Yeah, Tychus is really going at it.
Yeah. But yes, so
I mean, when I look at the map, it always looks like a lot closer game. So you look
yes,
at the drone tower because it well, there's a lot of buildings, a lot of infrastructure.
yeah. But yeah, as you can see here, it got to the end, and then Tychus was able to clean up and get another win. So that was that. So yeah. So yeah, that was Tychus against additional pylons, and I've also got Veteran against three-way lover. So let's see if that one comes up. And here we see Veteran with his usual Reaper harass.
Just real quick, what game should I load up?
So don't load up one just yet.
Okay, I mean, it takes a while, that's just what I'm asking.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just showing the highlights video at the moment. So three-way lover against Veteran. Three-way lover did chase Veteran off with some stalkers, but it was quite a little battle in the middle of the map. And yeah, so eventually Veteran started getting some tanks down, but three-way lover brought down his cyclones.
Yeah, tank versus Tempest, not a very good combination.
No, generally not. So yeah. And yeah, so the problem is though that Veteran just had so many Marines and so many units that it's very difficult for Tempest to deal with that.
Yeah, I mean, they do shoot slowly.
Yeah.
But
yeah, there's not much, and especially when Veteran is going around attacking various different sides of the map as well. So yeah. So anyway, guys, tell me if you enjoy the highlights rather than the full streams, because we really don't have time to stream all of every single game. So I'm trying to bring you the highlights of the games that we miss.
His Widow Mines are absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
Like they're just like two-shotting Tempests, and the Tempests are just.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the biggest issues here is because like the Widow Mines are just absolutely murdering Protoss units. I know how I'm fighting Protoss from now on.
Yes. Please don't.
Nah, I'm going to.
Oh, I hate that so much.
Okay, well. The fact that you have Tempests alone is enough for me to want to fight it in any way possible.
Yeah, I do love Tempests. They are a lot of fun.
Yeah, it does not. It looks like a veteran is just going to keep sieging until three-way lover finally crumbles.
Yeah.
Your motto works a lot better when you aren't outnumbered by Tempest 6-1.
Yes, definitely.
Probably wants to Yamato the Tempest and not the cannons, but whatever.
Yeah.
Like the Tempest just do not have enough DPS. They have pretty good range, but
yeah.
You're not going to fight an army of Marines with Tempest. It's just not going to happen.
No. And there we see how many battle cruisers there are there. Just a crazy amount of battle cruisers.
Yeah, that's guy after my own liking. Now battle cruisers can move and shoot. That's what I'm all about.
Yeah, I think they're way overpowered now.
They are just where they need to be. Like Protoss has had carriers for so long. Battle cruisers don't even come close to the power of carriers.
Okay, so I think we're going to do one more of these
Cool.
before we go back to another full streamed game. We've got additional pylons against Tyr. So yeah, I think we see. Hold on. Ah, yes. So Tyr was actually fighting as a Zerg in this game.
You never know with Tyr. Randomness will always come back to you.
Yeah. So I think additional pylons managed to get like the Colossus there rather, and yeah, eventually he can take out the Colossus, but that Colossus was doing a hell of a lot of work.
That Colossus was doing some serious work.
Mm.
There's his army.
And you can see it there. He tries to get the shield up, but it goes down
that
straight away.
Colossus needs to run away. He does not have thermal lance yet. Without thermal lance, especially, you're gonna have a hard time because like thermal lance gives you enough range that you can stand behind stalkers and zealots and still do damage to the hydralisks. Without that extra shield in between, Colossuses die surprisingly fast.
Yeah. Oh.
That's a good number, though. Like, walking down that ramp with these Colossus.
Yeah. See, if you got that many Colossus, but I don't know about that, actually. Because you've got those Infestors, and oh god, there they go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's not the ability.
Yeah, those Infestors are nasty against Colossus.
Infestors are pretty nasty against battle cruisers too.
Yes.
Infestors are just like any high money unit. Gimme.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking that additional pylons had a pretty good shot because his Colossus count was so high, and then suddenly these Infestors just came and stole all of them. Like if those Infestors were there, F2A move, and then you're good to go.
And I think you see then that they end up cleaning up all of those Colossus and just running in.
Yeah, that was brutal.
But yeah. So yeah,
that was absolutely brutal.
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice idea. I do love the Colossus. Yobushi says that we should start with the result of the game first. That's possible. So
yeah, we definitely need to bring it up at some point, but
yeah, but
so the match from the start is the way to go.
Right. So let's go back into another full casted game, shall we?
Yeah. Which one?
So we've done additional pylons. Let's go additional pylons versus Qbot.
Cool.
I am loading that in now.
Okay, I'll have the other stream going just in case. Hopefully my computer can handle it.
Yep. Right. Okay, I am ready to go. And
I'm definitely on the fence with it. The computer can handle it or not. That's for sure.
Don't worry about it for the moment. Just get the game up.
Okay. Yeah, the game's loading.
That's cool.
Yeah. Give me a second. Like, I'm surprised how long it takes to like load these games. Like the difference between a SATA hard drive and a PCIe hard drive is pretty spectacular.
Oh yes, it is. I know that difference well.
My laptop's old enough that it's limited to SATA, so I don't think I could throw a PCIe hard drive in it. Okay. Authenticating and loading the replay right now. I have to log in and type in my password every time.
Yeah.
Okay, we're in.
Cool. Ready to go? I will just switch the stream over so we've got that view there. There we go. Ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go. So, In the bottom left, we have Cubot. He is our blue Zerg. And top right, additional pylons. Who says every single time that that bot killed his last version. Like,
I mean, maybe his previous. He's been on the same version for a while, and every bot's killed his previous version.
yeah, it's fair enough, actually. I think on the ladder, they've all been taking games off of each other. I don't think there's anyone that's...
Just where you want to be.
Yeah. So it's reminded me saying, yes, it did kill his previous version. So, confirmed, that's good.
2v1 probe versus drone action happening.
There we go. The drone looks like it's going to get away, though. And now it's coming straight back in. Oh. With just 7 HP. But it is getting a good scout off, and we are seeing a forge and the gateway come down. Do you think... Did additional pylons do that last time? Do you think he could be going for some kind of weird cannon rush? No, maybe not.
I don't know why. I mean, so it's very common just to get cannons at your like natural.
Yeah.
Seems like a lot of bots are just going in and like blindly attacking that cannon.
Yeah. But we see Q-bots bringing over some Zerglings. So I think that cannon is probably going to finish before the Zergling does, but see, here's where Q-bot goes wrong. I think he's just going to go and attack the cannons again, where he should just go run straight past and attack the drones. But,
yeah, you definitely don't want to go for those cannons.
Yeah. Oh. He might get it down though. No.
I don't know.
No, probably not. He's not got enough Zerglings there for that. Yeah.
Yeah, and you really need those. Like,
oh.
So it looks like additional pylons is expanding to the closest base, or is he just scouting?
No,
I could have sworn that probe was going to go build a base somewhere.
Unless he's coming over to here on the to the
Very
1 o'clock. Yeah. Oh no, maybe the
might
11
just be
o'clock
scouting.
base.
Like I'm voting for hidden base.
Yeah.
Hidden base. Hidden base. Hidden base. No, he's just scouting. Darn it.
Oh.
Like he comes to a complete stop, and it's really tricking me out because like he's like, oh, he came to a stop. He's going to build a nexus, and then he starts moving again.
Yeah.
It would have been a very bad time to build a nexus because the Overlord just would have saw him.
Yeah. He's taking out a few zealots, but I don't think it's going to be enough against these cannons here.
Yeah, I mean, one day these bots will discover, hey, I could just run past these cannons, and like even like 1 or 2 Zerglings could do some pretty good damage.
Yeah, straight into the worker line is a bit difficult to do anything about that.
Yeah, the thing about every time you fight Zerg, you got to keep one key thing in mind. Every pair of Zerglings you kill is the same as killing a drone, because they cost the same and it takes the same amount of production to like
yeah.
They both larva. So even though he's not doing economic damage to the Zerg, he's definitely doing it indirectly because every pair of Zerglings you've seen die could have been like drones, and if those were drones, imagine how many Zerglings would be coming across the map now.
Yes. He basically
39 Zerglings have gone down so far.
Well, the most kills is definitely going to come from this group, I fear. But yeah, Q-bot's making 6 at a time, but they're going down faster.
He got his base nice and centered though, so...
Yeah, so that's good.
Don't think he's going to be mining much.
No, that's not a mining base. Q-bot only has 1 mining base and never builds any more drones than he starts with.
Yeah, he actually has 1 less drone than he starts with because, like, he builds an extractor.
Well, additional pylons with a little bit of smack talk there. Smile while you have all your teeth.
Yeah, I mean, he's gonna, like, need it. Like, picking off these zealots one at a time is not the way to go.
No.
So we should see him like just eventually just start cooling those Zerglings.
I think,
And
yeah, he does. But
without shield batteries, that might actually work.
no, I think there's just too much here. It's
I mean,
interesting.
there's only 4 cannons. Like, if he pulls his Zerglings and gets like, yeah, looks like he's starting to go now.
Yeah. It looks like it's getting expansion down, finally.
Which might actually be really good, because if he just go like after he pulls his Zerglings, if he goes up the ramp and kills the cannons, like everything will die.
Yeah. But there's just not enough Zerglings to really be effective at this point. You need at least triple that number.
I mean, right now he has 20.
Yeah.
So I think he's going to deny the expansion. But once it looks like he's getting a Colossus, he cannot go for the Nexus. He has to go up the ramp, hit the cannons, and deny that Colossus. Which,
there's not enough of them, and
yeah, there is not enough. Man.
Poor Cubot.
Once that Colossus gets up, Cubot is not going to be a happy time.
No. I actually think this, he might just march across the map and kill him with just a few units. Here we go. Here's the Colossus.
Once the Colossus is out, 11 workers Zerg is not going to stand a chance. I don't care what they build, unless it's Lords.
Yeah. I don't think that Cubot really has the production to build Broodlords at the moment.
Yeah, additional violence has decided to run away.
Aww.
I think that is wise. I do not think he can fight 20 Zerglings with what he currently has. No. Like, Colossus go down pretty fast to a lot of things if they get, like, surrounded.
Yeah, the only way you really fight for the Colossus is keeping it out of danger and start blowing things up. But it's coming in for the fight here, and yeah. Oh, the Zerglings are onto it, almost.
No, he could have got it. Like, he definitely could have fought that Colossus. Once he pulled away, all his Zerglings lined up, and it got a killer shot off of those Zerglings. Like, I think he could have got to that Colossus. It would have been close.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks like additional pylons is just going to go up and finish him off now.
Yeah, with 2 Colossus, I don't care how many Zerglings you make off of, like, 11 drones. Like, you cannot make enough Zerglings off 11 drones to kill 2 Colossus. It's just not going to happen.
Here we go. And now there's a second Colossus as well. So
yeah, the Zerglings are running away from the first Colossus, which is kind of surprising.
Well, I don't blame them, to be honest. If I saw that there, I would run away.
True, true.
There we go. And he's going to take out the second hatchery. Not that it was doing a lot, but... There's a lot of Zerglings there, but...
Just body blocking. All those Zerglings are dying to a single zealot.
That is so good.
That Zergling gave his life for ire and then some.
Oh. He'll be remembered. Yeah, now it's just a small trickle of Zerglings, which really isn't going to do any good.
Although seeing 2 Colossus against this number of bases of Zerg reminds me of I think I told this story before, but the favorite game I've ever played on Starcraft was on Proxima Station playing as Protoss. Because there's a little, like, area of fog. So I built a robo facility and just made Colossus.
Nice.
I just, like, attacked him and, like, killed all the workers of Colossus. Like,
wow. Yeah, I missed that map.
Yeah, it was a hilarious game. Just seeing this Colossus like go to town on like these drones really reminds me of it. Oh, pineapple.
There we go.
Game surrender. Well.
Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, pineapple is our safe word in the Starcraft AI ladder. If you say pineapple, basically it means you surrender.
Ah.
So.
It's robot for tapping out. So if you ever see a killer robot knocking on your door and he's like, "I'm from the future. I'm a Terminator," if you say pineapple, then well, there's nothing he can do. He's not going to keep fighting. You tapped out.
Exactly. So that's it. If you want to keep some pineapples around just in case as well, so so that's good. All right, what should we do next? Should we go for another game, or do you want to show some more highlights videos?
Let's do more games.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. We've got Tier against Three-Way Lover next.
Okay, opening up.
Cool.
And I'm in.
Okay, just give me 1 second.
Turns out as long as you don't close Starcraft, you get into the games faster.
Yeah, you do. So that's fine. Okay, ready to go in 3, 2, 1, start. Okay, up in the top left-hand corner we have Tia, who has spawned as Protoss this time. And a Three-Way Lover is in the bottom right as another Protoss, and a GLHF from Tia. So that's good.
Good manners, always good.
Yeah, I'm not seeing much smack talk. I even offered a prize for the smack talk king, and I'm not seeing a lot of smack talk, guys.
Dude, if I was in, all I would do is smack talk. I'd be smack talk bot. What I'd do is I'd take my base, I would float it to whatever gold base is on the map. Even if it's on the other side, I'd float it to the gold base, and I would just smack talk it the whole time. I would lose every game, but it would be worth, man.
Absolutely. So yeah, Impy in chat is saying that Qbot needs some logic to get past the cannons. Well, it's good you say that, because there is going to be a chance for the bot authors to modify their bot after this round of games. So hopefully he can put some in for next week.
Yeah.
So that would be good.
I'm thinking the timing attack. If his strategy's not bad, you just got to pull the right number of Zerglings and go at the right time, and that's enough to take down so many bots.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that would be good.
Or just get a couple of banelings.
Yes.
Dare I say it?
Just pull up all your Zerglings and go for it.
We'll see. We never know what bot authors are going to come up with.
No. I mean, they have time, so they could completely change their bots entirely.
Yeah. Tier's saying that he's spending so much time on making a bot that does 3 races, and dude, I don't blame him. It's hard enough to make a bot that does 1 race.
I know. I mean, it's pretty much just 3 bots at that stage, isn't it? It's like, it's an amazing achievement, and full respect.
Yeah, there's not too much code you can share between it. And it's like, oh, what about the simple stuff like building placement? Well, I'm like, well, does Terra need to build on creep or power fields?
Exactly.
Like that's just more logic, you know?
Yeah. So it looks like Three-Way Lover is going for some early tech. I think he does like his Tempests, so, and I have no idea what tier is going to go for playing Protoss, so
I'm still looking for some Proxy Tempests. Proxy Tempests are surprisingly strong. Surprisingly annoying too.
Yeah,
back them up.
I find that on year 0 on the current map pool is so strong. I don't know if you've played.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Yeah, I've done that with just like Oracle into Tempest via proxy, and it's just so good.
And you have enough. So what you do is you hardball off your main base, and then use the probe that used to proxy things to make a hidden base.
Yeah, I mean it's not as good as Stasis is on the current map pool in the ladder, but I mean Stasis you didn't really need to proxy. You could pretty much proxy in your own base and it would be a proxy. But
looks like Tier's going for a surprising 3rd base location.
Okay, that's interesting. I'm guessing that the logic must just say get the nearest base, but then yeah.
It happens a lot, man. That is, I think, the nearest base.
Yeah, I had that problem as well, so you know.
Like it's really like hard to know which base to expand to. Surprisingly.
Yeah. So, fleet beacon going up for three-way lover.
Yep. Tyr has a Stargate, but looks like he is yet to use it, which not quite sure I can support that decision. He has enough units to just walk across the map and like kill three-way lover, but I don't think he knows that.
No, it's very difficult to know at this point, and three-way lover does have some defenses there, so it's not wouldn't be
Yeah, that's
complete
true. That's true. He does have
walk in the
cannons,
park.
doesn't he?
Yeah.
Like I think you can get past. Like I don't know.
I think you could.
You could do a lot of damage. I forgot about the cannons when I said that. Cannons hard to do.
Some interesting base placements in this game. Tyr currently has 3 bases and about 6 more workers, so reasonably ahead.
Yeah. Looks like Tyr's going for Twilight Council. Which I was just thinking to myself, you know, if he's going to fight Tempest with Stalkers, he's going to need Blink to close the distance.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's on his way, well on his way to getting Blink.
Yeah. It doesn't really go well for Tempests against Blink Stalkers most of the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's for sure.
Of course, numbers dependent, because you can always just get past with more numbers.
Yeah, you also need, depends on where the walls are. Like, if you could, like, just keep your Tempest where the Stalkers can't get to.
Yeah.
Not too many places for that on this map, I don't think. Man, Tyr is really pumping out his economy. He's going ham.
It's like 50 workers now to 37.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very decent number to have. 53.
Yeah, 53 is a good number. I'm more of a... I don't know. What do you think of the people who do, like, 90 worker games?
Yeah, it's just not worth it for me. Like,
it's not worth it for you?
No. I normally when I'm playing, I get up to sort of like around 70 to 80 max. And then, you know, I don't really find I need any more after that. Like, a lot of the time I'll just suicide a few just to get some more army as well.
Mm-hmm.
Even even one of the announcer packs tells you to do that. So
kill all your workers.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like we've got a small attack over here from Tyr.
Losing all your workers is definitely not something you want to do lightly.
No.
Anybody just says, "Oh, you should take the guys who hold up your economy and just kill them all." Like,
yeah.
I want to take his advice lightly.
So mind me is saying that it's starting to get laggy again. It looks like it's fine for the moment. So.
Yeah, I've been watching. It's not too bad, but
that's good.
We're definitely going to need to figure something out.
Yeah, I've got it going at 26, which is pretty much in the green, so that's fine. So we got three-way lover throwing some tempests across the map. He's about even on army at the moment, a long way behind on workers. The units. So I think this attack could do some serious damage. He outranges the pretty much everything there if he can stay out of range. But it does look like the Void Rays are catching a few good shots off on that.
I really like the pattern he's using to split up. Like, he's making all the Tempests farther apart from each other.
Yeah.
So even if he loses a couple Tempests, he's not going to lose all of them.
Yeah.
The real story is the fact that Three-Way Lover is getting a base behind this, and he's sieging the third tier.
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, you're right.
Units lost looks about even, but, like...
Yeah.
It's surprising, actually. It's like... It looks like Tyr's just throwing things away left and right, trying to pursue these Tempests, but turns out, like...
Yeah, he's taking out a few of the Tempests while he's at it and getting some Tempests of his own. That Void Ray is stupidly low, it's gone down.
Yeah, that's not good. But Tempest versus Tempest is definitely going to favor Tyr, because Tyr...
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyr has the bigger economy.
And
so.
he's got some other units behind that as well. So...
Looks like the fourth of Three-Way Lover is actually going to go down from the... Oh, nope,
no,
those are not his, so let's...
No, no.
I thought the Tempests of Three-Way Lover were the Tempests of Tyr.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
So,
it looks like he's safe for the moment. But he's still... I mean, he's got a fair amount of workers now. It's 66 to 79 still, but that's still pretty healthy for Three-Way Lover.
Anytime you have more than 60 workers, you are certainly not out of the game.
Yeah. Let's see
especially if you max out.
Ooh. But I think Tyr does have a rather large army lead at the moment. Three-Way Lover is very low.
Yeah, that's not good.
Only got 2 Tempests to Tier 6, so it's quite a big lead now for Tyr, I think.
There is a way back into the game with for Three-Way Lover. You notice he is getting upgrades.
Yes.
For his Tempest. So potentially, as long as he doesn't die, like his Tempests are going to start hitting harder and doing more damage. And Tyr is completely neglecting them. But it's going to be a hard way back into the game, that's for sure.
Yeah. The only research Tyr has done is Blink, whereas Three-Way Lover does have the Warp Gate, first level 1 shields and level 1 air weapons. So. But we see a move in from Tyr now into the fourth. But yeah.
He needs this economy.
Yeah. I think if this base goes down, it's going to be a very tough way back.
Yeah, 3 Tempests versus 9 Tempests, 20 Stalkers and a Voider. He just needs 4 Tempests. If he had like 12 Tempests.
Yeah.
So let's see how Tyr reacts to these 3 Tempests that are flying around the map. Will they be enough to buy time to increase his Tempest count?
I'm not sure. Like, he seems to be chasing them quite hard, but at the same time, he's sending the Stalkers down to this base in the bottom left.
That is true. Yeah, that's not good. And those cannons are not in position to deal with the Stalkers.
No. They're way too far back, and I don't think it's really going to matter because those cannons are going to go down pretty fast.
I don't put Protoss, but can you upgrade your Tempest enough to 2-shot Stalkers?
I believe so, yes.
I think you can. I think if you could get to that point, then he'd be doing pretty good.
I don't think he's going to get that chance, though.
Yeah, probably not.
He's too far behind.
I'm watching what these Stalkers are doing, and they're like blinking to dodge Tempest shots.
It's crazy.
And it's hard to outrange Tempests when you're fighting other Tempests.
Yeah. There's no range upgrade, unfortunately, on the Tempest.
No attack speed upgrade either.
No. But you can see Tyr is now moving into the main base of Three-Way Lover.
He's doing a pretty good job holding the main base. I'm like, oh man, I think he's going to do it. I think he's going to pull through. And then I look at the natural.
Yeah.
That natural is in not a good position at all.
That's not even his natural. Well, it's kind of his natural.
I call it the natural. It's where his third should have gone. But he never took it natural.
It's kind of his unnatural natural.
I like that. The unnatural. Oh, he has the mothership.
Oh. But is this going to work in his favour though? Because I think that the mothership just doesn't have the ability to cloak everything.
No, but I mean, I don't know. I always root for the underdog. I think his mothership is too far forward.
Yeah, I think it's going down.
Behind the Tempest.
Yeah, that's
right now. Yeah,
it's got 2 shots left. No, that's down.
Yeah, it's over now. I felt like he could have held if he had. Probably not even then. Like I think he could have just attack moved, and even with mothership cloaking, it wouldn't be enough. Yeah, GG, my friends. GG.
Yeah. So I'll fast forward this now and watch him take everyone out. But yeah. I wonder if he's going to see his face over here. Oh yeah, he does. That's okay.
Yep. Just a couple of simulators left.
But he's managed to chase him off, which is impressive. But no, that's gone.
Yep.
And there we have it. GG.
GG, my friends. GG.
You tired over there?
I'm yawning a lot, that's for sure.
That's alright, you almost got me doing it.
I think it's just more light or something.
Yeah, no, that was a fun game. So yeah, I think there's just one more left for us to go through, and then we'll do a bunch of the highlights, or we can do.
Up to you.
So yeah, Tychus against Veteran. Let's get that one loaded.
Mind me saying the most satisfying part of the match when it's your bot winning and most boring for everyone else. I know that feeling very well, my friend.
Yeah.
It's only happened to me once.
Oh, come on. It's not too bad.
It's definitely enjoyable.
Let me know when you're ready.
I am ready.
Good to go in 3, 2, 1, and go. So yes, the red Terran over here in the left-hand side of Automaton is going to be Tychus, and he's facing our defending champion. In a bit of trouble so far, says to be said, is Veteran. He's at a 1-for-1 record. I think we see. Tychus with hell, it's a bot time.
Yeah, it's good. Hey, I think that might be the best Mac talk we got so far.
It is. I think Additional Pylons had some though, didn't he? Saying he was being oppressed. The Monty Python quotes.
That is true.
Yeah, I think at the moment I'd give it to Additional Pylons, but like the standard is pretty low. we can do better. We can do better.
We do have another group, so
we're doing that tomorrow night. Hopefully with a lot less technical issues than tonight.
Yeah, I hope so too. With any luck, I'll have my desktop set up then, and then.
That's cool. So yeah.
That might help solve things, but
yeah, hopefully.
I think we've worked through most of them.
Yeah. I don't know if we'll get time to show the highlights videos from the other games tonight, but the replays will be available for everyone to download immediately after the stream tomorrow. So I do apologise for that, but we'll try and get a few more in tomorrow night and see how we're doing.
All good. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the highlights.
Yeah.
Because it just gives action-packed view of the game, and you know when someone's going to win.
Although I think there is one I want to go through because it's a quite interesting game, but I will leave that for afterwards.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
We'll have time for one more.
Yeah, we can do. I might just show the highlights of it.
No, that's what I mean. We'll certainly have time for highlights.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty standard opening. Barracks into factory for Tychus. We've got 2 barracks for Veteran. And he looks like he's sending his first Reaper over. Let's see if he can be successful as he has been so far.
It's on this map. There's definitely some room because there's 2 directions the Reaper can jump in from.
Yeah. It looks like he's just going to go directly for this SCV. It's building the second base here. But there's already a few Marines out ready to greet him. So he did get that one SCV. He did delay the second command center. So not an entirely failed Reaper. He did not, however, scout the main base, which I think is probably a mistake, but... And now we see Veteran coming in with a few more Reapers. I think there is enough there to stop this attack, though, pretty much in place. Yep.
Like, I always thought that, like, the Cyclones, like the new Cyclones, the new old Cyclones with the lock-on, wouldn't be like what we use to stop Reapers. But
I mean, they're pretty effective. Yeah, so... Alright, let's see what Veteran can tech into. Currently building
they die pretty fast.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Reaper got away.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty low. Only on 7 health.
Thankfully he heals over time, so...
Yeah. That's good. Here we have the Widow Mine coming out in the bunker. Looks like Tychus is going to send the Cyclone over.
The poor Marine.
Is that Widow Mine going to take him?
Oh,
nice! There we go.
Oh, that...
Yeah.
That's a horrible way to go.
So I have some Hellions coming out. I really hate Hellions as Protoss.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. We'll just come in and kill all my probes. I hate them.
Yeah. I feel like they're most effective against Zerg, but they can't do...
Oh yeah, barbecued Zergling is quite nice.
What?
A barbecued Zergling.
Oh yeah. I mean, I wonder what it would taste like, man. Probably a lot like chicken.
Yeah, probably. Everything tastes like chicken.
Except fish.
Eh.
I guess they taste like chicken too, don't they? In a way.
It tastes like chicken, except it's a lot wetter. So Veteran trying this this Reaper harass again. I don't know if it's going to go so well for him this time. There's a fair amount in there to deal with it. But he might get another SCV? No.
Yeah, no. I really like the Cyclone harass he did at the start. He literally died to a Widow Mine. Like, it seems like a very risk-free way of doing things, unless you run into other Cyclones. It's like, what is it going to die to, you know? Like, it's so fast.
Yeah, it's not ideal, I would have thought, but I don't know. Unfortunately, you don't have to be fast if you're against a Widow Mine. But here we have the third base going up for Veteran already, and the third base being built for Tychus as well. Different choice of positioning, but I don't mind that so much on this map. It's like you can build it either way.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I like this third location down here is it's a lot more defensible. There's a lot less routes in, whereas this one over here is very much out in the open.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to say. Like, I like the one that's closest to the main, because you could build the third CC in your main base and just fly it over, and it's very short distance.
Oh sure, yeah, for Terrans. Again, you're speaking to a Protoss player here.
That's true. That's true.
I really should play other races more, but what's happening over here? We have a drop into the main base from Tychus. It's taking out a bunch of SCVs.
That's not Stin, my friends.
No.
That's Widow Mine speed.
Oh wow. He's taking out so many SCVs here. Tychus, you madman, that was well worth it.
I mean, yeah, that was a lot of units dead. Like, when this happens, you gotta go across the map and try and kill him, because you killed a lot of Marines there, and you do not have an economy. Like, if you don't go now, he's gonna have his big economy, and he's gonna have a lot more Marines. And looks like Veteran is like doing just that. He's moving across the map.
He's heard you, man. He's heard you. He's going for it.
Man, I wish these bots would listen to me more.
They do. And here he goes. It looks like he's getting repelled though.
Oh, these Widow Mine shots. Oh my
Oh
goodness!
wow, that's amazing. But the
Like
tanks
I
are,
thought he was just gonna die to the tanks are just gonna kill everything, but like he actually has a good shot of like actually killing the tanks.
yeah, those tanks are going to go down.
Yeah, now that I'm sorry, Tychus is not the best shape. Like if only Veteran had a couple more units down here, then oh he has a tank.
He's got a tank coming in. He needs to siege that tank.
Yeah, siege the tank now. Siege it now. Oh yeah, he sieged first. He sieged before Tychus. There we go. Doing scan onto the high ground to deny that building. Let's see, what is it? Barracks.
It's a barracks, yeah.
Not finished. Barracks absolutely is not going to finish.
Wait, did that SCV just drag the mine onto the tank itself?
I did not catch that, but it looks like. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, he's taking out a bunch of SCVs.
This tank is doing some work.
Oh yeah, I think it's going to go down now though with those Marines on the high ground.
I don't know how I feel about him using so many scans. Like each scan is 300 minerals, because it's the opportunity cost of a mule, and the mule will get 300 minerals over the time. So, like,
I mean, but he done a bit of damage with that, so it's not entirely lost scan time.
Oh, do you see what Veteran's doing to the 4th?
Yeah, that's quite good. Look at all those mines.
And they're all cloaked. They're cloaked.
No, he's got a Raven down there. He can see them.
No, but that was Veteran's Raven, right? Yeah, he has a missile turret.
Oh, he's got a missile turret. Okay, sorry. I thought that was Tychus's Raven for a moment there.
Yeah, no, I thought those mines were just going to kill all the workers, but
my God, this game is insane. They just don't stop fighting.
Yeah, this is definitely game 2.
Yeah, this is crazy. Like, it looks like Tychus is just going to come across the map now and go for it. Like, I think he's got the army to do this. But those mines, those mines are doing some work for him.
Yeah, they are doing some serious damage. Like, I was thinking that, like, I mean, you gotta worry for Veteran, though. He does not have the tanks that he needs to defend this.
No. I think that third base there is going to go down. So.
You know, it actually might not. Like, this game is insane.
Like how did he hold that?
His tank escaped just in the nick of time.
Wow. That's insane. Take a bow, Veteran. That was a crazy hold right there.
That was impressive.
But if you look at the supply, still Tychus is ahead on supply right now. He's got this army down here, and it looks like Veteran's just going to run headfirst into this army.
Yeah, Tychus is ahead both in supply and bases. Like, Veteran is just now taking his 4th base, and Tychus is taking his 5th. But honestly, you can't hold that against him too much. Like, because I've been on like 8 bases as Terran and died to like a 4-base Terran.
Yeah.
Like, you do not need that many bases as Terran to win the game. All it takes is one good engagement, and losing all your tanks like you did in this fight just now is not the way to get that.
The Veteran's tanks going down, that was not a good way. But it looks like this other tank here is going to go down as well, and that's going to leave Veteran on just 23 army supply compared to the 66 of Tychus. Tychus, now is your time.
Yeah, if he goes now, I do not believe that Veteran can hold this.
No.
This is going to be the sickest hold of all time. And it'll go down.
He's got the Hellions coming out. This is the Hellions going down.
I mean, he actually does. He might be able to do it because he has the battle and he has. Like, these Ravens could throw. Like, I don't think he knows the Ravens can throw down auto turrets. I think they're just for detection. But if he throws down like any spell, like detect like the Dorito cannon. Oh, now he's throwing down the auto turrets, but it's a little late.
But that battlecruiser is doing some work there. I don't know. I think that
the battlecruiser has potential, yeah, but he's got to go. Oh, the Viking's here. The Viking is going to kill the battlecruiser.
Oh, no, it doesn't have the damage. Not just one Viking is not good enough to kill one battlecruiser.
One Viking can carry a battlecruiser indefinitely.
Yeah.
Like, if you do it right, the battlecruiser can never get in range of the Viking.
It looks like that battlecruiser is going low, and he's ported back to home.
he needs Yamato. The only way to like deal with the Vikings with the battlecruiser is Yamato.
Yeah.
So at this point, I do not know. Like it's still be anyone's game. Like he needs like these like both players are getting like all the upgrades. Oh my goodness! Like even Tychus has the Vodafone upgrade.
Yeah.
But Veteran is losing. Chose the wrong time to transfer his workers.
Yeah, he's losing workers now. He's so far behind.
Man Center goes down.
I don't think he can hold this.
I mean,
Wow.
held it, but you gotta ask yourself, at what cost?
Yeah, he's a long way behind right now. He is like 70 supply behind, 80 supply behind nearly.
Yeah, I was just about to say that if he had Yamato, he could just kill the Vikings and like do some damage. Then I looked over at like where he's pooling all his army, and that is a lot of Vikings.
But he's got no fear. He's going straight across the map. Like he doesn't care how far behind he is. He's going to go and blow some shit up.
I mean, at a certain point, you just gotta go for it. Like you know, it's probably a losing move, but you gotta go for it anyway because otherwise, like you're definitely gonna lose.
Yeah.
Like this is. Like, he's probably still going to lose, but this is his best chance to victory.
Yeah.
And it seems like Tychus is going for a counterattack.
Oh my god, he's just going to... There's nothing at home for Veteran to defend this.
Yeah, but you know what they say? Never base trade a Terran.
Yes.
So, I don't know if this will work out for Tychus. Because he will be base trading a Terran.
It's certainly not working out for Veteran at the moment. So he's coming back to try and deal with this, but I don't think there's any way he can. There we have a Yamato.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not looking good for a Veteran.
Yeah, but he's cutting off the reinforcements. Like, Veteran is like, even though he's lower on supply and everything, he's like really like doing well with his positioning. Like,
yeah,
gotta split up the army. Oh, and the Vikings come and kill another battle cruiser. But oh no, he jumps away at the last second. Yamato. Oh no, the Widow Mines.
Oh no, Veteran. Oh, that battle cruiser.
Okay, everything I just said about the positioning and like his way back in, I don't think applies anymore.
No.
I think it is absolutely over for Veteran at this point.
Yeah, I think he's going down, unfortunately. But this is possibly one of the best games we've seen.
Absolutely.
Certainly in this tournament, and probably even in the last tournament. This is a crazy good game. Well played to both lots.
It was one of the best games we've ever had, for sure. Great one to end on, too.
Yeah. So we see the last few buildings go down. I'm gonna fast forward it slightly, but as another battle cruiser goes down, and there we have it. Congratulations, Tychus.
I'm just like letting it sink in, dude. Like, game was spectacular.
That was crazy good, yeah. So yeah, just before we go, I'm gonna go through the full results of the Group A first week one. So the first one we saw was Q-Bots against Three-Way Lover, which was a win for Three-Way Lover. Additional Pylons versus Veteran, which was a win for Additional Pylons. Tychus versus Tyr, we watched that, which was a win for Tychus. Additional Pylons against Q-Bot was a win for Additional Pylons. Tyr versus Three-Way Lover was Tyr's victory. Tychus versus Veteran, that was the one we just saw. Tychus was taking that down. Congratulations. Three-Way Lover versus Veteran, which we saw in the highlights, was a win for Veteran. Q-Bot against Tyr was a win for Tyr. Tychus against Additional Pylons. Tychus took that one down. Tyr against Additional Pylons was Tyr's victory. Veteran against Q-Bot. Veteran won that. Tychus versus Three-Way Lover was a victory for Three-Way Lover. And then 3-away lava against additional pylons was a win for additional pylons. And Qbot versus Tychus, that was a win for Tychus. So
I don't know if there's a clear favorite here.
no, I am just gonna get the group draw up. Give me 1 second. Hold on. So that means top of the group on day 1 is Tychus with 4 wins, 1 defeat. In second place is Additional Pylons on 3 wins and 2 losses. Also in joint second place is Veteran with 3 wins and 2 losses. 3-Way Lover is coming next with 2 wins, 3 losses. And Qbot is unfortunately in last place right now without a win on 0 and 5. But it's very close. Like, there is no bot there that's gone through week 1 without a defeat. Only Qbot yet to pick up a victory, but he's got time next week. So yeah, that was very good. Oh, sorry, I entirely missed out Tier. Why did I do that? Yes, Tier is one of the group of 3 in second place on 3 wins and 2 losses. I apologise, Tier. Oh, terrible. So yeah, so we have 3 bots in joint second place, only 1 win behind Tychus in first. So anyway, once again, I apologise for the slight technical issues we had today. Hopefully they should be sorted out tomorrow. And we'll be back same time tomorrow night at 9:30 UTC. Catch you all then. Goodbye.
I really, I really want to submit like one of these replays like in for coaching and just see if they notice it's 2000 APM or something.
We totally should. Anyway, I'm going to stop the stream.